everybody, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mark.
And we are the Military Collectibles Shop. So, what's been happening at the Military Collectibles Shop? A lot. We've been super busy, so we haven't had a lot of time to do the videos. Sorry. But we have been getting stuff in. That's why we've been super busy. So, we wanted to show you some of the stuff that we've got in kind of this week. A lot of stuff actually just came in today, and some stuff that came in previously. So, start out with what's on top. We got in a Civil War Mansfield and Lamb 1860 cavalry saber. So nice to find. Guys still looking for the scabbard, so we'll see if we can get the scabbard.
Okay.
That's right here. So got in a German army officer's tunic. Interesting thing, it was made in Prague. So an infantry officer, we can tell it was an infantry because of the white piping on the shoulder boards and on the collar Litzen. Little knackered up. The medals weren't, they're original, but they're not what he would have worn. They were just hung on probably for a Halloween costume. But that's kind of cool. Got in a Navy flight jacket, 1950s G1 with the USN on the back collar. Larger size, nice supple leather, very wearable for those military fashionistas out there.
All right, let me look over here. Okay, we got an old Japanese arrow point. I'm sure this is for a crossbow or those very long bows. We have a woman's tanto in the little bag. Really nice and sharp. Yeah, I think that's great. We got a U.S. Navy knife that was kind of altered, and they cut some teeth in here. I believe this is for scaling fish. The blade is razor sharp, and it's a cool knife. Somebody will like it. I did. We got another handmade knife. It's pretty cool, and then they have this large clip for clipping it to your pants or your belt or whatever. We got an M1 bayonet, American fork and hole.
What'd you call me?
And the blade on this one was cut down. They discovered it wasn't necessary to be that long for combat. We also got a World War I K98 bayonet, but it was a sawback at one time, and they ground off the sawback, so it's a little weird shape now, but it's still interesting piece.
The use of the sawback was banned by the Geneva Convention.
So, you wanna?
Sure. Got in a nice enlisted man's SS belt buckle. Always nice to find the painted version. That came in with a German black wound badge. We also got in a youth knife. This is a little later one. It doesn't have the motto on the blade, but it's got the RZM and the maker. Very nice. Along with a nice letter from the guy. Got a piece from my own personal collection. This is the Paratrooper M2. Try that again. Paratrooper M2. Switchblade knife was carried by the paratroopers in the knife pocket of their jump jacket. And this one actually has the metal handles and the bail with the lanyard still attached. They would tie it on so they wouldn't lose it. We got in a used smoke grenade. Not exactly sure of the period. It might be 49 dated. And speaking of smoking, we actually got in a U.S. marked ashtray, wall mounted, with the wall mounting brackets. So, smoke them if you got them. Oh, and we just got in a So fresh, it's not even out of the bag. World War II 12th Army Air Force uniform from a bombardier who served. And the interesting thing about this, besides the nice bullion insignia that's on there, is there is also a large group of letters that were sent from him to somebody here in Milwaukee. So he had served with the 321st Bomb Group. So very cool. Always neat to see this kind of historical documentation on things. And now we return you to Mark.
Okay. We also got this money collection box for the Martin Luther Bund, and it used to be mounted on a wall somewhere, and there's a key in there, so I'm sure all the Reichsfiendings that were in there have gone away, but it's kind of interesting.
I got nothing. I'll give you a donation, but I got nothing.
So maybe we should just go to the cannon.
We'll do the cannon last.
Oh, I didn't know you had other stuff.
There's still more crap. I mean, collectible rare antique pieces. Speaking of grenades, we got in a World War II practice grenade with the booby trap fuse. Kind of interesting. World War II pineapple. We also got in a nice World War II pineapple solid body grenade. You can just make out the yellow high explosive stripe on the collar. And we got in what I think is a fairly rare grenade, is the Mark I Model II illumination grenade. So kind of neat. This is one you don't normally see. So that was some interesting stuff. We also got in some early native artifacts and some Civil War. These all kind of came from the same collection. Some Civil War artifacts, some dropped shells. These are actually Union. Some of the mini balls, and we got a couple Confederate ones that were found near Fort Blakely, Alabama. Always nice when we can find something that's got some historical documentation with it, even if it is just written on an envelope, because it helps kind of tell the story. Some of the prehistoric pieces actually have the states that they were found. This one was found in Illinois. One was found in Montana, or no, Missouri, Old Mo. We also got some grape shot, some Civil War grape shot cannonballs. They would fire these in canister clusters, and so these balls would just scatter. Speaking of cannons, let's go see the biggest and heaviest thing we bought this week. All right, Mark.
All right, look at this baby. It's not original old, but it's new to me, and it's got a nice made steel barrel. It fires 2.5-inch projectiles. It's cap fired, so I don't need to light a fuse. And the carriage is adjustable, so I can raise and lower the barrel. It came with a whole bunch of assorted tools. There's a lot more than I have out here. And I think it's going to be great when I fire it sometime.
Plus, it'll keep the kids off the lawn. Okay, so that's a smattering of what's been new at the Military Collectible Shop. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, we're going to try to do these videos a little more regularly when we can. Just had a lot of stuff going on lately. Also, we are going to be working on the Military 101 series. So if there's anything in particular you want to learn about, drop us a line, give us a call, send us an email. Heard from a lot of you. Really appreciate that. A lot of kind words. Nice to get the phone calls and the emails. We're glad that you like watching these. We like doing them. So, until we see you again, I'm Jerry.
I'm Mark.
And this is the Military Collectible Shop. Take care, stay safe.
And have a good day.